Hello everyone, it is I, Fable, your new best friend. Not gonna lie, I saw the name of this and I thought, damn, I really want to react to this. Look at her. She looks so freaking cool. She has a giant ass sword. It's called the Council of Saints. Oh no, dude, I'm so excited for this one. Let's check it out. Oh, right. If you like this kind of content, do let me know, guys. I'm actually curious. I know a lot of you are more interested in me watching this, so I will record some more of this. But let me know what you guys think. It does look kind of interesting. We're going to react to the Council of Saints, the Church's greatest weapon in the war against hell. Oh gosh.
In the well-guarded chambers of the Holy See, under the watchful eyes of the Swiss Guard and hand-picked contingents of winged communicants, rest the greatest treasures of the Church militant,
E.
the collection of the true remains of saints. Within these catacombs and chambers rests one of the very greatest secrets of the Church. The bones of Saint Barbara, the ashes
Ooh.
of Saint John the Warrior, the severed hand of Saint Teresa of Avila, and the reliquary of Saint Andrew the General, and many, many others rest here protected by both the might of arms and prayers of the faithful. Hundreds of the most devout members of the Church will rotate in shifts, reciting passages from the New Orthodox Syncretic Bible, and it has been said that even active cardinals and popes have spent their time here, bolstering the walls of salvation with their faith. But few know of the true role of these relics, or
Oh?
why they are so fiercely guarded. The long dead martyrs form the supreme advisory body of the Church and the armies of the faithful. In times of dire need, their holy remains are brought to the great council chambers so the princes of the Church, led by the Cardinal of War, and temporal rulers of the free lands can ask for their guidance. Such consultation is not undertaken lightly. Only truly vital issues, such as dispatching one of the irreplaceable paladins on a mission to Inferno, opening up a new
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I really want to learn more about the paladins because that is literally my jam. To those of you that don't know, paladins, let's see. So paladins, saints, and dragons are literally my cup of tea. I love that stuff. Every time I play a fantasy game, I have to be a paladin because I just love it. Even though I'm not really religious in real life, I'm actually an atheist. But I love paladins just because I don't know, they just sound so good to me. I love them, and I love saints. I guess that's kind of why in my own little homebrew world, like it's kind of D&D related, but it's literally just something I created. I kind of have my own set of saints that are only supposed to get together when things get bad. Things like that.
front in the Great War, or determining the hidden plans of the Lord of the 66, are worthy of the attentions of the Council. Many of the Church's most pivotal victories, such as the stopping of the two great hegemons, Yersinia Rex, Emperor of Pestilence, and Febris, the rotting bride of Beelzebub,
The rotting bride of Beelzebub. Jesus Christ, it sounds so cool, but also really gross, but so cool.
have stemmed from information gathered via the Council of Saints.
Ooh.
For it is a costly and perilous ordeal. Reliquaries holding the remains are brought forth. The reliquaries themselves are many and varied, styled in line with whatever the Church felt was in keeping with the honoured action of the saints themselves and the subtle shifting styles of
Oops, sorry, give me a second, guys. There's something. I apologize. I'm setting up for later.
the time. Cables are connected to the machines of the Synod of Strategic Prophecy to establish communication to the souls of the saints.
Ooh.
Then, finally, the tacticians of the Synod, the purest and the most gifted, attach their spinal cables to the prophetic machines so the saints may
Ooh.
talk through them.
That's actually kind of metal.
It takes long years to train a tactician, but the mental and physical strain of communing with saints ages them at a rate of a year per heartbeat. And
Damn.
even when they might not succeed, sometimes the link between the tactician and the relic saint is too weak, their voice is a mere whisper. At other times, they speak a long forgotten, incomprehensible language that the scribes of the Holy See will struggle to even decipher.
Hmm.
And these are not the greatest of the challenges either. The infernal powers are well aware of the council, and through the corrupted saintly relics they hold, the great lords of hell are roused when the council is in session, and they set
Oh,
forth to
hey
challenge
yo.
their hated opponents with their own unholy powers. On such occasions, a fierce spiritual battle takes place, and the skies above Rome burn with hellfire and flashes with holy lightning. The immense strain the devils put on the tacticians ages them further. They will enter the chamber in the flower of their youth and come out of it as an ancient, decrepit husk. Many
Jeez.
are possessed by the most spiteful demons and rend themselves apart to disrupt the rituals.
Oh my god, that's
In
horrifying.
proportion, the casualty rates of the council are greater than the trenches of the Great War. The tacticians know that communing with the saints is to give almost their entire life for one brief moment, yet doing so is seen as the greatest of honours. To commune with those who have been so resoundingly favoured by God is seen as the most beneficial way that any of them could spend their life, and the benefits to the church and the advantages that it can give in the war against hell cannot be overstated. Sadly,
Yeah.
despite their holy rank, the saints are not infallible. They hold great knowledge as they did in life, and they advise the cardinals of war as best they are able, but their advice is often given as revelation that is hard to decipher. And not all of the relics guide humanity faithfully. There are cleverly wrought forgeries by the heretic necromancer clerics, disguised by illusions to fool even the most experienced examiner priests. A corrupt relic saint can wreak havoc at the very heart of the Holy See. Demons can use them as conduits to mislead the council, or learn the identity of its secret members so that they may later be targeted by Death Commando assassination squads.
Jesus.
Some are true relics that the heretic saint hunters have discovered, infected with might demons and then reburied. It often happens that during a council meeting, these vile creatures come forth and then silently enter the mouths and eyes of the mortal conduits of the saints. They burrow their way into the central nervous system of their victims, ending their lives in withering agony. It is said that Satan will handsomely reward any saint hunter that causes interruption, confusion, or death among the tacticians with their own fiefdom and legions in hell. So the saint hunters act with incredible cunning and viciousness in the execution of their plans. It has been claimed in hush whisper that the 1666 capture of Gibraltar by the heretic fleet was assisted by the placement of a forged relic feeding false information to the council after they questioned it about the mysterious weapon that destroyed New Antioch over 100 years earlier.
Wait, New Antioch will
Taking into
destroy it?
account all these tribulations, it is no wonder that the papal expedition forces are continually scouring the world for true relics of saints to strengthen the council, and the Supreme Pontiff pays handsomely for curated relics brought forward by the warbands scouring the no man's land. While the small scale battles and efforts of man and beast that take place in the no man's land in the quieter times between the great wars may not cost as many immediate lives, it is without doubt that both heaven and hell expect these engagements to be just as impactful in the overall course of the war. It is for this reason that thousands of men and women will venture deep into the deserts of the Levant each year, or silently and secretly scour the fields and forests of Europe, in search for anything that they can find that might give them the advantage over their enemies. It is these battles, resolved a bullet and a blade at a time, that will truly set the course for mankind's salvation or destruction.
I mean, I'll be honest, guys, I'm a little sad. I saw the thumbnail and I thought it was really cool, and I thought we are gonna talk about really cool, really cool saint knight ladies or like fighters. I mean, I think it's so kind of cool that they use the help of the saints to try to get information on what to do, but also that demons use that against them. I just I just thought it'd be cool, but instead we got this. I'm actually a little disappointed. You know what to do, guys. If you like this kind of content, like, follow, and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Let me know if you want me to react to any more, but I probably will. But legitimately, I'm a little sad. I was kind of hoping for cool, fighting peoples, not information warfare. I mean, that's still kind of cool, but